Let's kick things off. The conversation dives into the crazy world of footballers teaming up with other athletes to pump up their online vibes and reach a wider squad of fans. Picture this: world-class athletes joining forces for some wild and wacky content, like a footballer and a swimmer creating a new sport, footwater.
Who wouldn't want to see that?
Now, let's explore the exciting transition of professional athletes morphing into content creators. This isn't just your average superhero story. We're talking about sharing those juicy post-game insights that make you feel like you're inside their cleats. This gives their platforms a dose of authenticity that even your grandma can appreciate. Speaking of connections, the importance of reacting to personal highlights or those "did you see that?" moments is front and center. Athletes showcasing their experiences is like adding extra cheese to a pizza. Totally necessary. This personal touch gets fans more engaged than a cat with a laser pointer. Now, let's take a moment to appreciate the power of genuine connections with fans. Our speaker highlights that their enthusiasm is like rocket fuel for his career. I mean, where would we be without those dedicated fans cheering them on like there's no tomorrow? It's like performing for a room full of people who only wear your merch. Shifting gears a bit, let's talk YouTube thumbnails. Yes, those tiny images that grab you more than a cat meme. The speaker shares that facial expressions matter, and one of his top tips? Don't go all silent film star on us with a closed mouth. Smile like you just won the lottery, or at least found a parking spot right at the entrance. Now, let's jet set to South America, where fan reactions are like a scene from a wild carnival, absolute chaos. Our speaker compares it to the US fans, who seem more like "hey, nice to meet you" rather than "let's form a mosh pit." It's like going from a full-on fiesta to a polite brunch in a matter of miles. Yet, behind the glam and glitz lies the tricky world of celebrity life.
Privacy on travel? Forget it.
The thought of flying commercial as a famous persona raises serious concerns about personal space. It's like trying to fit an elephant into a Mini Cooper.
Good luck with that.
The chat turns to the longevity of sports careers, hinting at advanced tech that might let athletes play into their twilight years. Imagine tech that works better than your mother's advice. Because really, who doesn't want to keep their athletic career going while simultaneously collecting those senior citizen discounts? Shifting gears again, they dive into the world of passions beyond sports. One participant professes a love for building businesses, showing that just because you can throw a ball doesn't mean you can't also throw together a killer business plan. Who knew athletes were secretly entrepreneurs? Next, we might see a footballer launching athlete-approved yoga mats. Now, here's a fun twist. The speaker reveals they've faced some mighty challenges, including solitary confinement. Yep, they call it brutal. Picture being stuck alone with your thoughts. It's like having no Wi-Fi while binge-watching your favorite show. Isolation really knows how to mess with your mental state. And just when you think it couldn't get crazier, they mention drifting on a raft after spending time on a deserted island. I mean, these lengths for content are impressive. Forget survival of the fittest. We're talking survival of the most entertaining, and fans are absolutely here for it. Reflecting on their career, the speaker reveals they've been creating content since the tender age of 11.
That's dedication, folks.
Talk about commitment to extreme experiences for the sake of entertainment. At that age, I was still trying to figure out the right way to cut my sandwich. Now, one particular video based on Squid Game captured the audience's attention like a cat chasing a laser pointer, racking up over 600 million views. It's like they discovered the secret recipe for virality, an audience that's hungry for unique concepts and clever ideas. The thrill of challenges, like the last one to leave a circle winning money, amps up the suspense. I mean, who wouldn't be glued to the screen, biting their nails like they're watching a super intense cliffhanger? These formats keep viewers intrigued longer than a soap opera saga. Involving well-known YouTubers in competitive scenarios leads to unprecedented engagement. A 70 million views within 24 hours is nothing short of impressive. That's like throwing a party and having 70 million people show up. Talk about the ultimate numbers game. As they wrap up, the chat about basketball highlights admiration for iconic players like Steph Curry and LeBron James. This admiration connects generations, proving that even the youngest fans will shout, "I want to be just like them," while the parents are just happy to find common ground. Our speaker emphasizes the importance of promoting quality products. Whether that's water or supplements, it's crucial. It's like dating, you don't want to be caught with a low-quality product and regret it later. Trust me, nobody wants that awkward conversation. And to top it all off, there's an invitation to experience a football game in Saudi Arabia. Talk about cultural immersion. Getting to enjoy significant events with friends is joy multiplied. It's like having a big family barbecue, but instead of burgers, you've got football madness. Who could resist that?